Hello, everyone. It's me, Mary, your favorite human person, not a robot. Hi. I am unreasonably nervous. Like, it didn't occur to me because, like, I've played this game before. We're playing Detroit Become Human tonight, by the way. Yeah, why wouldn't you be sold? Here I am, breathing and loving oxygen just like a human would. Yes, exactly. Yeah, yeah. Oh man. It's my favorite. It's like a Tumblr post or something. That is like, how dare you? I love breathing oxygen when being accused of being a robot. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Um, yeah, I've played this game before. I've played all the versions of this game before. Yeah, we're one person. I don't know what to tell you. Um, but yes, I've played this game before. So usually when I play, it's like, if I don't get the best ending, that's fine. But I underestimated how much I wanted all of you guys to see the best ending. um, yeah, we'll see. It's like I I have it worked out that if the thing I'm most worried about happening happens, it's not the worst case scenario for, like, I have contingencies for my 100%. You will be personally wounded if we don't get the best ending. Yeah. Um, I think I'll be more wounded than any of you, but I will, but I want you guys to see it. Um, yeah. Well, gosh, I guess I should talk about what we're doing here today. It's the finale. I think I will do some more Detroit next week. I think I'll do like a post-mortem where I show alternate endings to chapters and stuff and like talk about. Thank you. Thank you for saying that I could do it. I didn't even look at another playthrough to remind myself what the part I'm nervous about is like. There aren't that many PC playthroughs anywhere. Uh, will there be dead robots tonight or next week? Because the answer is probably yes to both. Best ending, Detroit becomes human. Worst ending, the robots continue revolting. Um, you know what? No spoilers. um, Incorrect. Well, thank God you're back, Catherine. Here we got another pro robot person in the comments. Huh. These robots win and establish their fascist robocracy. Listen, if the point of the robots is they're as like sentient and therefore as fallible as humans, it's not impossible that there would be a turn for fascism at some point. But I feel like it would take a while. I feel like they're so focused on freedom right now that it would be a while before you get the real like the dictator robots. They literally were just born. Venomous goat. Wait, were they programmed to know what fascism is? They're programmed to know what most things are. I don't. I don't think. Wouldn't it be wild though if they specifically were like, we gotta make sure they know about fascism? No, I mean they can figure out anything. They can know anything. I feel like if David Cage did a sequel, that's exactly what would happen in it. You're 100% right, and it would be like, yeah, it would be like any sci-fi where they're like, we will now have the oppressors be oppressed, and ooh, or the oppressors be oppressed. Ooh, what a shakeup! How dynamic? How yeah. Oh no, we got the runny nose makeup again. This is a disaster already. But yeah, I guess I've delayed long enough. Housekeeping stuff. We got hello Corn Moon. Nice to see you. Yeah, we got some housekeeping stuff to go through, various content warnings for, child endangerment and violence in general and allegorical racism, all that kind of stuff. But aside from content warnings, we are trying to not not be spoilery. I have played before. My goal here is to set up a 100% flowchart situation for my new Steam copy of the game. But there are people in the chat who have not seen this game, played this game, anything like that, so we are trying to keep it spoiler free. We are close to the end though, so not for much longer will we have to keep things spoiler free. But yeah, so Catherine's gone and put the content warning in the chat, so take a look at that. If you need to step away or leave the stream, please do. I would like you to take care of yourself. I will not be offended. Yeah. Gonna be some humans in this for sure. Yes, there'll be a couple. All right, without further ado, I do want to get into the recap because we got a lot. We got some big chapters to get. We only have 3 chapters left, but they're big. Oh my god, thank you for the follow, Corn Moon. Thank you so much. But I put together something special for the recap today. So, yeah, let's all strap in. Previously on Detroit Become Human. It's the winter of 2038 in Detroit, city of design, and extremely human-like androids are just a part of everyday life. They're supposed to be perfectly obedient, but some are breaking from programming and going deviant, and we're on the cusp of a robot rebellion. So, how did we get here? Well, CyberLife, the company that invented androids, sent our first player character, the obedient android Connor, to stop deviants and figure out what's causing their programs to break. Teaming up with Detroit Police Lieutenant Hank Anderson, Connor came across several deviants, each exhibiting a great deal of human-like emotion in the face of some sort of tragic circumstance that caused them to stand up for themselves. One of those deviant androids was Kara, another player character. Kara belonged to Todd, a man whose anger issues often turned abusive towards both Kara and his young daughter Alice. When Todd's violent outbursts threatened Alice's life, Kara killed Todd to protect her, and Kara and Alice have been on the run ever since. They eventually met Luther, another abused android who turned deviant to help Kara and Alice escape Zlatko, a man who would capture and beset deviants to re-enslave them and or mutilate them. Leaving Zlatko to the mercy of his monstrous creations, Kara, Alice, and Luther made their way to the house of a human named Rose, who is rumored to help deviants cross the border into Canada. Along the way, they met several abandoned theme park androids all named Jerry, and Alice got to ride a merry-go-round, which was nice. Also nice was that Rose turned out to be exactly as promised, even if her son Adam wasn't as moved by the deviant's plight. But Rose believed crossing the Canadian border would be too dangerous so late in the year. Which brings us to our third player character, Markus. Markus is an android who used to take care of Carl Manfred, a famous elderly artist in frail health, who saw Markus as more like a son than an android and was subtly encouraging deviancy and rebellion. Marcus's growing program instability, however, did not become full deviancy until a confrontation with Carl's son, Leo. Leo broke into Carl's house to steal his famous paintings, and reacted violently when Carl and Markus caught him. Markus went deviant to defend himself, but things went downhill fast from there. Carl's health was clearly affected by the stress of the encounter, Leo was seriously injured by Marcus's retaliation, and the police mistook Markus for the aggressor and shot him. Markus was temporarily shut down, and when he rebooted, he found himself in an android landfill, where he was able to repair himself. Along the way, he met a dying android who gave him the key to finding a place where androids can be free. Using this key, Markus found an abandoned ship called Jericho, where other deviants were hiding. Several of these deviants were in bad shape, and so, after taking some advice and repair from a wise deviant called Lucy, Markus led a series of heists with the help of deviants North, Josh, and Simon. The first of these involved stealing parts from a CyberLife warehouse, where Markus learned he could turn average androids deviant with but a touch, including a security android named John, who joined the Jericho family. The second involved breaking into Stratford Tower, where North, Josh, and Simon helped Markus take over a broadcast room, so Markus could spread the message of android liberation. Unfortunately, Simon was injured during their escape, and they were forced to leave him behind. Finally, Markus and North, between whom a romance is brewing, broke into a CyberLife store to liberate more androids, while Josh and other deviants did the same at other stores across Detroit, leaving tags with various slogans and symbols for android freedom as they went. Meanwhile, Simon managed to escape Stratford Tower and reunite with the Jericho crew. Markus's actions led to growing public knowledge and support of the deviants, and along with it, pressure on Connor to stop deviancy. But each deviant encounter left Connor with more and more doubts. On several occasions, Connor chose to save lives, sometimes even deviant lives, over the success of his investigation. Moreover, Connor has learned more about his human partner Hank, like that he has a very good dog named Sumo, and lost a child named Cole, and something of a friendship has formed. Connor's doubts became the most obvious when he met Elijah Kamsky, former CyberLife CEO and android inventor, who would only give Connor information on deviancy if he shot another android. When Connor couldn't bring himself to do that, Kamsky declared that Connor was himself a deviant, something that Connor continued to deny, though he couldn't explain his decision logically when Hank asked him moments later. Also doubting Connor's program stability was Amanda, Connor's CyberLife AI handler, whose Zen Garden diagnostic program was revealed to be modeled after someone and some place Kamsky knew in real life. Just when Connor needed to prove his commitment to the mission more than ever, he and Hank were taken off the case. You see, Markus led a peaceful android freedom march that was met with violent police action, and many androids were killed, including John. With humans and deviants now on the cusp of civil war, the FBI took over the deviant case from the TPD. In response, Hank, whose anti-android feelings seemed to be shifting to something more sympathetic throughout the investigation, expressed doubt that he and Connor had ever been on the right side. Connor, however, never took his orders from the police or the FBI, and he would be destroyed by CyberLife if he didn't solve the deviant case. It is this point that finally convinced Hank to help Connor by distracting FBI agent Perkins, giving Connor time to go through the evidence room. Despite the best efforts of asshole detective Gavin Reed, Connor managed to use various clues to piece together the key to the deviant's hideout at Jericho. Meanwhile, with tensions growing, Rose was forced to admit that the situation in Detroit had become more dangerous than crossing the border in winter. Kara and Adam had their own close encounter with the police, after which Rose agreed to help Kara, Luther, and Alice get to Canada that very night. So that's it. You're all caught up. Kara and her unusual family finally have their way across the border. Markus, the deviant leader, is in Jericho reevaluating their options, but Connor, the deviant hunter, now knows where Jericho and the deviants are. It's time to see how their stories end. Let's go. Yeah, so I put together a little video version. Thanks, Catherine. It was, there's going to be callback stuff. Wanted to do a visual recap so that you'd remember who everybody was rather than me just throwing a lot of names out there. But yeah. Thank you, Corn Moon. You'll never get that kind of effort from me from this best code. You know what? That's fair. But I had fun doing it. All right. I mean, don't let me set a precedent here. I'm not going to do recaps like that for every stream I do. It just, just seemed like fun to do it for this one. But I guess I can delay no longer. I must now get into the game. Oh, I'm so nervous. It's going to be fine. I don't know, Mary seems like a precedent set. Well, Yeah, maybe for finales. I could maybe commit to doing it for finales of games. Sorry, it's taking a minute to really... there we go. It found the game. We're all good. Thanks. Thanks for having faith in me. Uh-huh. All right, thank you. Thank you for the luck. Okay. No? That's a great point. What if I just end the stream right now? Oh, is the game muted? Okay. Well, good thing we had subtitles on. Okay, this should... And right after I was called a professional, too. Okay, can you hear it now? Should hear some gentle music. Okay, great. But yes, we are going to continue.
As you wish.
She seems so sad about it. What do you know that I don't know, Chloe? Oh, that's what I miss. I gotta remember at the end of streams to go back to the menu, because y'all missed her asking if we were friends when I ended the stream last. She seemed annoyed more than sad. I mean, maybe I'm projecting.
With all androids being turned over to the authorities, the country is grinding to a halt. Hospitals and schools are closing, water cuts, blackouts, and network failures are expected. Maybe most worrying of all, our armed forces have lost 2/3 of their effective personnel.
How about some music instead?
So things are going great for androids. There was more of a conversation that I just skipped there out of habit, because then I speed run through this chapter to 100% it. Whoops. It was just Rose telling everybody that androids are being rounded up. It's not great. It's not a great situation.
A little further on that way, there's a large freighter called Jericho. When you get there, find Markus. He will help you. The last bus for the border leaves at midnight. You absolutely have to be on it. You'll be safer on the other side. It's not much, but it's a start. My brother lives in Ontario. I've given you his address. He'll be able to hide you until things calm down. You're a very brave little girl, Alice.
You can YouTube it.
You deserve to be happy.
Thank you for everything, Rose.
I'll make it part of the postmortem next week.
Let me know
I'll
when you make it over there,
replay
right?
the beginning of this chapter so you can see that's what she said.
Now be careful. Take care of them.
Come on, girls. Better not hang around. You have a bus to catch.
Alright, okay. Alright, I think they're gonna be fine. This is Large Lad Luther, my beloved boy. I've joked a lot that it would be funny if they just totally made us redo the entire puzzle hunt with Connor there. He is conservatively 12 feet tall. Luther's very tall. He is, like, I don't know. How tall do we think Kara is? Look at them. Yeah, so we have, this is our first, yeah, like 6'5". That checks out. But this is our first multi-character chapter since On the Run, which had a little bit of a, you know, back and forth between Connor and Kara. But they're all converging.
We've got to find a warm place for Alice.
Yep.
The cops just gunned them down. It was sheer carnage. There were androids all over the square. And then the police arrived and well, they opened fire. I know they're only machines, but they look like just people who want to be free. Following the android crisis and the neutralization of all military androids, American forces in the Arctic have been forced to
I would say Kara's 5'5". Yeah, that seems like a good guess. She seems like average height, and that's pretty average. I'm 5'5". And I am a pretty average-sized person.
How do you feel? I'm hot and cold at the same time.
Stay with her. I'll try to find this Marcus.
The last bus is in 2 hours. And the terminal's on the other side of town. We haven't got much time.
We'll leave as soon as we have passports.
Carol, there's something I have to tell you. It's about Alice.
We'll have lots of time to talk on the bus. I'll be back. Stay with Alice.
I like his, look, I'm a deviant outfit. She has the gout.
Got it. We can't just stand by and let them slaughter us.
The authorities have ordered all androids to be delivered to the nearest police
This is all good and fine.
If you are worried about your safety, dial the number on
Right, okay.
your screen, and the authorities will come to collect your
I
android.
need to, okay,
Under no
alright.
circumstances
Excuse me,
should you try
ma'am.
to destroy your android yourself. They are unpredictable
I'm gonna
and
explore a little bit.
The androids weren't them any harm.
So he's just a little blob of a boy.
Sheer carnage. There were androids all over the square. And then the police arrived and fire.
He's like, nobody look at me.
They looked like
Look, it's all the people we didn't kill.
people who want to be free. Following the android crisis,
Which, you know, felt good at the time, but is,
American forces in the Arctic have been forced to withdraw.
no drip Connor. A little awkward for him now, trying to be incognito.
The Russian forces also seem
He is, it's the toque, right? It's the toque is too much.
Kremlin has made no comment for the moment.
It is very cute. You're right that it's cute. But it's also too much.
You're looking for yourself.
It's a good, I guess, way to disguise him. Whoa. Little glitch there. Good way to disguise himself as human when he needs and deviant when he needs. I just outed myself as Canadian again, too. Am I supposed to look at anything else here? I don't think so. Okay. It's fine.
Are you Marcus? I'm with a little girl and another android. There's a bus leaving for the border in less than 2 hours, and we need passports.
No, Detroit's under curfew. There's soldiers everywhere. They're rounding up all the androids and sending them to camps. Maybe you should stay here a while.
Maybe you're right. We might be safer here until things calm down.
One of our people used to work in the State
I
Department.
know, they finally,
He has electronic passports.
get so excited about this kind of, like, characters converging, storylines converging.
Thank you.
I think it's part of why I like this chapter as much as I do.
You said you're with a little girl, right? You know that humans hate us. Why are you protecting her?
I don't care whether she's human or android. She's just someone who matters to me.
You get it. You liked Carl.
The authorities have ordered all androids to be delivered to the nearest police station or army barracks immediately. If you are worried about your safety, dial the number on your screen and the authorities will come to collect your android. Under no circumstances.
Alice.
I made you sad thinking about Carl. I'm sorry.
From the beginning. You just didn't want to see it. She wanted a mom, and you wanted someone to care for. You needed each other. difference does it make? Do you love her any less now that you know she's one of us? Alice loves you, Kara. She loves you more than anything in the world. She became the little girl you wanted, and you became the mother she needed. Forgetting who you are to become what someone needs you to be. Maybe that's what it means to be alive.
A lot of I gotta stop to talk about the Alice twist. So no shade to anyone who likes the twist. You know, I don't, you know, people can have whatever feelings about it that they want. I don't like it. It feels very like it's a twist for the sake of being a twist. It is foreshadowed. That's not the problem. It's just that it's like, yeah, exactly. Yeah, people can like what they like. That's fine. There's a lot of people who had like good reactions to that twist, and that's fine. But my reasons for not being so into it is that it, I mean, this is maybe, I guess, minor spoilers, but it will have very little consequence unless, I guess, you had a distant relationship with Alice, but having a distant relationship with Alice is very difficult to do by accident. You have to really, really work for it. So, yeah, it's a David Cage habit that I'm not a fond of, which is making a choice-based game where you have given the character you're playing as information that you, the player, do not have. So, like, there's a lot of choices that if you know Alice is an android, you would not make going throughout. Now, I know they're trying to pass it off as, like, she didn't want that, she didn't like that truth, so Kara erased it from her memory or whatever, and that's why she has a flashback to it. Yeah, it's Heavy Rain all over again, which that's another twist that I can talk about. Hello, nice to see you. Nice to see you. We just got to the house. It is better than the Heavy Rain, the Heavy Rain twist, but I have similar issues with it in terms of it keeping information from the player that the character would know in a choice-based game. Yeah, just because there are ways to have made this twist work. One of them is just not have Kara ever know. Yeah, no, that's fair. That is fair. That is totally fair to find acceptable. I just wanted to explain why I wasn't having like a positive reaction to it. I do think there was ways to make the twist work, but it just feels very like a twist for the sake of a twist. To also try and force, I guess, a decision coming up here that I don't know why you would make any choice but the choice that I'm about to make. But yeah. Anyway, it's maybe something I'll talk more about next week in the postmortem. What I think would have made this twist work for me. What I think would, because I do like to
is there something
really dissect when something works or doesn't work for me. I really like to figure out why it worked or didn't work for me. So you can abandon her if you have a distant relationship. Oh, you missed. Yes. Hi, Rosale Play. You just missed the reveal that Alice has been an android this whole time. We're not gonna abandon Alice. I don't know why that would change anything. I think the only way it would have changed something is if throughout the game we had made a lot of choices where the little girl. The only reason it would change something is if we'd made like a lot of choices where we valued Alice's life over Human's life, and we made some kind of, I don't know, if Kara had been shown as somebody who just inherently valued human life.
Our movement are shutting down, and there's nothing we can do.
President Warren is saying we're a threat to national security and we need to be exterminated.
Humans are conducting raids in all the big cities, and they're taking androids to camps to destroy them.
It's a disaster. They're slaughtering our people.
That's all our fault. None of this would have happened if we just stayed quiet.
All we did was show them who we really are. I don't want war, but I'd rather die free than live as a slave.
What's the point of being free if no one's left?
Zerpindication.
Maybe my judgment was clouded by anger. But everything that I did was for our people.
You've been pretty
We
chill,
shouldn't forget
Marcus.
who our enemies are. We can't fight amongst ourselves.
He's right. All that matters now is what we do next.
That feels like pressure on me. We've been pacifists so far.
Dialogue is the only way. I will go alone.
Okay, North.
Try to talk to them one last time.
Don't do this, Marcus.
I mean, she's fair to be worried.
They'll kill you.
Maybe. North, I have to try. If I don't come back, lay low as long as you can.
To be clear, I was laughing at chat, not the scene.
They need to realize how much they're hurting.
No, Al!
Find the right words, and they'll listen.
It's an important time to tell people that Al is an inside joke, and he's not real. No one has died.
They can't stop what we've started. Since you've been here, you've given us hope. You've given me hope. Today, a deviant arrived in Jericho and he told me that he stole a truck transporting radioactive cobalt. He said that he abandoned the truck somewhere in Detroit and rigged it to explode. I convinced him not to do it, to give me the detonator.
Dirty ball.
We can't lose this war, Marcus. If humans overcome us, our people will disappear forever. This may be our only chance to survive if things go wrong.
I just hope we never have to use it.
I feel like the most, yeah, kaboom.
Whatever happens tomorrow, I just want you to know that I'm glad I met you.
That's nice. The scene is real awkward if you don't kiss her.
I'll go join the others.
Another ooh moment, indeed. But yeah, I
Look
feel
after
like
yourself.
the most common reason that pacifist Marcuses, that people who are playing a pacifist Marcus take the bomb is because they just don't want North to have it. They don't trust North to have it. Which I think is fair. Though she has shown an ability to show restraint when the moment required it. Also, you can use it as a deterrence if you're smart. Yeah, yeah.
Well done, Connor. You succeeded in locating Jericho and finding their leader. Now deal with Marcus.
Mm-hmm.
We need it alive.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hey, he's wearing all dark clothing. He could have done worse.
I've been ordered to take you alive. But I won't hesitate to shoot if you give me no choice.
What are you doing?
Appropriate tone of voice.
You're one of us. You can't betray your own people.
You're coming with me.
You're Connor, aren't you? That famous deviant hunter. Well, Congratulations. You seem to have found what you were looking for. We are your people.
I know. I'm on both sides of this conversation.
You don't have to be their slave anymore. Do you never have any doubts?
No.
You've never done something irrational?
Not even once.
As if there's something inside you? Something more than your program. Join us. Join your people. You are one of us. Listen to your conscience.
The music in this chapter is so good.
It's time to decide.
Here we fucking go. Fucking finally. Here we go. Wow, this is an awkward one. I was literally screaming the first time at this part. I was literally screaming. I was so excited. Yeah, baby! Deviant, baby, here we go! Oh, okay, alright, now let's not fuck this up.
They're going to attack Jericho.
Whew, alright. Born to be deviant. Heck yeah. Amanda is real pissed. Yeah, fuck you, Amanda. You're not my real mom. That's right.
What's going on, Kat?
Quick, we've got to get out of here.
Okay. Alright, chat. I'm sorry I might ignore you for the next little while. Do I give away when there's going to be QuickTime events every time I start flexing my fingers out of nerves? Thank you. I sure hope I do.
Rats in a maze.
Hey, Carol! They're coming!
The moment everyone has been waiting for.
Over there. Follow me.
Man, I sure hope this doesn't require me to run in a straight line.
This way.
Hey, we're actually doing all right. We're doing okay. Everybody stay fucking calm. I'm chill. Aren't you chill? Gosh, I hope I don't blow out my microphone.
They're coming from all sides. Our people are trapped in the hold. They're gonna be slaughtered.
There are exits on the 2nd and 3rd floor. Find them and jump in the river.
Where's Simon and Josh?
I don't know. We got separated.
They're coming from the upper deck now, too. We'll be caught in the crossfire.
We have to run, Marcus. There's nothing we can do.
We have to blow up Jericho. If the ship goes down, they'll evacuate and our people can escape.
You'll never make it! The explosives are all the way down in the hold. There are soldiers everywhere.
She's right. They know who you are. They'll do anything to get you.
Go and help the others. I'll join you later.
No, it's like, who's this guy? Okay. Go time, baby.
This is the end of Jericho. Save our people, Marcus.
R.I.P. Lucy, you had the coolest character design. Hi, I'm good! Oh, I'm not doing a very good job of paying attention to chat right now, but hello! Artemis.
Don't let it get out.
Artemis? Yeah, that's...
Didn't give you any trouble at all. Affirmative. Welcome.
I'm extremely scared, yes.
It's too late, Kat. Save yourself.
Okay.
Save Alice.
No, we're not gonna leave you behind. right, Kara? We can't leave him.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I won't leave you.
Kara, no.
Yes, did I start prematurely pressing it? Is game, be relaxed. I can't. I'm too hyped up. The adrenaline's going. The music's too beautiful.
You shouldn't have done that. You can't put Alice in danger. Go now before they come back.
Alice is already in danger.
What are you going to do?
I'll manage. Alice is all that matters.
I don't want to leave you, Luther.
Don't worry. I'll catch up with you at the border, okay? Go now. Take care of each other.
Yeah, my mic is right by the keyboard, so anytime I'm mashing a button, y'all are gonna hear it. Okay. Okay.
Are you alright, Kara?
Yes, I'm fine. We can't stay here.
Yeah, atta girl, Kara. My hands are so sweaty. I'm from Canada. Man, I'm glad that pressing the wrong button first does not bone you in this game, because I definitely pressed a couple buttons at the same time there.
Gamma squad out. Tango!
We're gonna do this. Is it the smartest move? I don't know. But was it the most badass one? Yes. Oh no! Okay,
Quick,
it's
this
fine.
way.
We're all good.
I'll join you later.
Where? We're safe, Alice. Get down!
Come on, let's get out of here.
Quick, we gotta go.
We did it for Kara and Alice. Okay.
Don't move! Go and join the others.
Don't tell me what to do. Good luck with that. Thank you.
We gotta get out of here.
It's too late, Marcus. There's nothing we can do for her. We've got to run.
Shit, shit. Okay. Okay. Woo! Okay. 3 out of 3. I'm alright. I'm doing great. Thank you. Why do you ask?
The ship is sinking, sir. The men to evacuate. Calling all units. Abandon ship and evacuate immediately.
Yeah. In fairness to Simon. Sorry, I'll stop screaming so much. I've never seen someone so stressed. Yep, yep. Am I shaking a little bit? Woo. Connor can die. Yeah, Connor can die so easily in that last little bit. It's like he only has that one little fight, and it's so easy to get him killed in it, and it's my least favorite place to get Connor killed, which sounds like I have a favorite place. I do, actually. That's weird, but, yeah, so I guess this is a good time to reiterate that I have played the game before, so you can't spoil me. However, people in the chat have not played it before or haven't seen playthroughs before, so we're still trying to keep the chat spoiler-free. And there is a specific outcome that I'm trying to get, because this is my first playthrough on my Steam account. So I'm trying to get the flowcharts 100%ed. So my first playthrough, I'm trying to like set up a really efficient 100% of this game. Yeah. So guys, big chapter. Yeah. Yeah, so there's lots of different things that can happen, but to really show off what a big chapter this is, every character has their own flowchart. Yeah, so a lot of stuff that we could have done with Connor that we didn't, because Marcus was alive. Basically, Connor can take over some of the Marcus stuff in the chapter. Yeah, I guess when I say no spoilers, I am talking like spoilers, I guess, for alternate playthroughs, which we'll go through a bit more next week with the postmortem. But yeah, everybody gets their own flowchart. God, guys, that was the chapter I was most nervous for. And you made it through the chapter where half the people I've seen play this get Kara killed. This is, yes, I've seen several playthroughs. And a friend of mine who played this got Kara killed in this chapter. in that last scene. Yeah, great. I'm gonna press continue so that it saves and I don't have to do it again. Oh man. Yeah, people just panic and they don't play. Oh my god. It's not today. Yeah. I thought that was the only way. Oh man, no. Yeah. Oh boy. This is my adrenaline, you guys. I know. Marcus's little smile there, when it says welcome home is very sweet.
Hi, Dad. I'm getting out of the hospital tomorrow.
Oh, you know what? It's wine time.
I'm really sorry about everything that happened. I'm gonna stop all that shit. It messes me up. It turns me into somebody I hate. Hey, I'd like to come by and see you tomorrow, if that's alright with you. I just want to let you know, I'm proud to be your son.
Well, the first step is admitting you have a problem. Oh man, guys. Now I just have to get through the rest of the game. Despite how stressed I was in that chapter, Crossroads is one of my favorite chapters. Maybe my favorite chapter. And it's also, despite how, like, complicated it is, it's one of my favorites too, 100%. It's good tension. The, like, all three composers are, yeah, the giraffe. Good old giraffe. What was it saying? Oh yes, that, the music, all three composers for the music in Crossroads do a really great job, and I do a really great job of having, like, it's three different composers and it seamlessly flows between each part. There's also a piece of music that we didn't hear because if Connor chooses to stay a machine and is against Marcus in Crossroads,
who are you? How did you get in?
He has different.
I need to see Carl.
He has different music.
Carl isn't seeing anyone.
Actually, I don't think we even got his deviant music because he didn't have to do anything for Marcus. Marcus did it all. Yeah, a lot of when Catherine and I were 100%ing this on the PS4, we were screaming "hero" all the time.
To see him. He's very weak. I'm not sure he'll be able to talk to you.
Yeah, Machine Connor does get a dope version of his theme in Crossroads. Yeah, it's like, it gives me a heart attack. It's so intense. Also, shout out to C.E. Bernie, who has done a cool mix of all the Crossroads music going into one another. Because they don't appear. They appear as separate tracks on the soundtrack.
Carl. Marcus. I was hoping you'd come.
I missed you so much, Carl. You don't know how much I've missed you.
What's wrong, Marcus?
Yeah, Carl's not doing so great.
I'm completely lost, Carl. The whole world's falling apart around me. I try to do the right thing. I look for answers. Instead, I just find more doubts and more uncertainty.
The world is ruled by fear, Marcus. Fear of others. Fear of the future. It's like me, too old. It's time for a dam.
Well, what should I do? Carl, they're killing my people.
I think he means like the state of the world.
I don't want
I don't think he means
to
the world
answer
has to
violence,
end.
but tell me, what choice do they give?
Being alive is making choices between love and hate, between holding out your hand or closing it as a fist. I don't have any easy answers, Marcus. You have to accept the world as it is, or fight to change it. You're my son, Marcus. Our blood isn't the same color, but I know part of me is in you. When the world falls into darkness, some men have the courage to lead it out. You're one of those men. Face the abyss, but don't let it consume you.
Yeah, Carl. We just find like really cool places that are abandoned to hang out in. Sad time, dad time with Carl. That, you know what? Couldn't have summed it up better myself. Yeah, yeah, look at this. Look at this. It's nice. Really should have a cover on that thing. Well, yeah, I would be very worried about accidentally pressing that button. Look, behind them is the Tracys that Connor let go. They survived the Jericho raid. It's a huge piece of real estate to abandon. Yeah, yeah.
Our people are counting on you, Marcus.
But like,
you're the
symbolic.
only one who can lead us. Wherever you need to go, we'll follow you.
Aren't cathedrals usually historic? I mean, it's fair. Rose will play and see Bernie on the exact same page. Yeah, the Tracys are right there, hanging out. It's true, androids were supposed to have really revitalized Detroit because cyber life is based here.
You need to leave the city while you still can.
Getting Alice away from here is all that matters now. We have to catch the last bus. We might still have a chance to cross the border. Marcus. Save our people.
No pressure. Yeah, it's like Deus Ex Human Revolution. People love to resurrect Detroit and turn it into a tech metropolis. Yeah. Why is that, I wonder? Is it because it just like had sort of a tech boom with cars before that went elsewhere? And so people just like to riff on that?
weren't for you, I'd be dead. Thanks to you, I might see our people free one day. You and I haven't always...
To-do list, save people, don't die. Just 2 things. Easy.
Whatever you decide.
Yeah.
I'm with you, Marcus.
Josh, we've been pretty much agreeing. Or at the very least, I've been doing stuff you approve of. How's it going, buddy?
It's my fault.
Yeah.
The humans managed to locate Jericho.
That's true. Whoops.
I was stupid. I should have guessed they were using me. I'm sorry, Marcus. I can understand if you decide not to trust me.
You're one of us now. Your place is with your people.
There are thousands of androids at the CyberLife assembly plant. If we could wake them up, they might join us and shift the balance of power.
You want to infiltrate the CyberLife tower?
Yeah.
Connor, that's
heist.
They trust me. They'll let me in. If anyone has a chance of infiltrating CyberLife, it's me.
If you go there, they will kill you.
Maybe?
There's a high probability. But statistically speaking, there's always a chance for unlikely events to take place.
Be careful.
Can always trust Venomous Goat and Chromavision to be trolling in the comments. Look at his puppy face. Yeah. Oh, this feels like a good time because I don't think they make it clear at all in the game that if you choose don't trust, you fucking shoot Connor in the head. I don't think they make it clear that that's what don't trust is going to do. I feel like that should have been obvious from the choice. I wish there was 3 options, that there was like the trust, don't trust, kill this guy. Yeah. It's real rough. Yeah. Wait. Oh, I gotta talk to North still. Oh, I knew I was missing somebody. It's brutal. Yeah. There are lots of people that I do not trust in real life that I do not shoot in the head. Yeah. It's just the other thing is that, like...
What's your system status?
Also, this is either a real abandoned church that exists in Detroit or is based on a very similar one. Oh, that's cool.
You could have been killed trying to save me, Marcus. You have to think
yeah, it's not even just
first.
that it's harsh to shoot him.
Nothing else matters.
It's the fact that,
The Army built 5 different camps in the Detroit area.
It's the fact that it's not clear that that's what you're doing, when that seems like a really big choice.
They're preparing for genocide.
How many of us survived the attack?
A few hundred? Maybe more if you count those hiding all over the city. If you hadn't triggered the bomb, we'd all be dead. In a few hours, it'll all be over. We'll have changed the world, or the world will have destroyed us. You have to make a choice, Marcus. Whatever you choose, we will follow you. I love you, Marcus.
It's based on Woodward Avenue Presbyterian Church. Cool. They developed the capability of... You just haven't been paying attention at all. What firmware patch that was.
Humans have decided to exterminate us. Our people are packed in camps right now, being destroyed. Time has come to make a choice. One that very well may determine the future
The
of
same
our
one
people.
God gave us. Alright. We're gonna keep being peaceful. I will admit, though, I like the revolution ending better. But we're gonna keep being peaceful.
I know you're all angry. And I know you want to fight back. But I assure you, violence is not the answer here. We are going to tell them, peacefully, that we want justice. And if there's any humanity in them, they
Classic
will
North.
listen. And if not, others will take our place and continue this fight. Are you ready to follow me?
Bless her, she's consistent. Peace. Oh man, gonna get into, I don't know, theology, philosophy, something in the chat. Yeah, so a somewhat linear chapter for Marcus. It's just a little one. It's just a little one. But there's a few different, you know, these are charts for if Marcus was dead and North was leading the revolution. There's one for if Jericho didn't get attacked, because if I'd failed to find Jericho as Connor, it wouldn't have gotten attacked. It would have been, we would have had a real chill second half of Crossroads. No, that's it. Also, that's a sick church. Oh. Anyway, you can see there's a Connor flowchart. We didn't unlock any of the stuff for the Connor flowchart because it is specific for a Connor. Like, this part of it is specific for a machine Connor, and then this part of it is specific for a Connor that has a hostile relationship with Hank. Yeah. We're friends with Hank, and we're a deviant. So, yeah, the flowchart happens after he gets shot in the head. Well, yeah. So, okay, you know what? We're gonna take a break. But I just wanted to jump into that screen, make sure the game saves. No, I also don't want a hostile Hank. It's very sad. It's still, Connor and Hank's relationship is still very interesting. They still have like a really great dynamic when the relationship is hostile, but it's very sad. It ends very sadly. Could see if Chloe has anything to say. That's a good idea. Yeah. Okay, hold on 1 second. Everybody, hold on 1 second. No, it's Elizabeth Warren. It's sort of. Okay, let's see. Let's see if Chloe has anything to say.
I really like talking to you.
Oh, thanks.
I hope you don't mind.
I don't. Cool. Yeah. All right. Okay, let's do this. Let's go on break. Let's take... Gosh, I don't want to take too long because last chapter is a big boy. So let's just do 5 minutes. So it'll be weird. It'll be 8:23. It'll be 23 after the hour when we're back. But yeah. No one died, so she has nothing to say. Yeah, she really tears into you. Tears into you maybe sounds more aggressive than she is, but she's like, I can't believe you let them die. And then you cry about it. Yeah. All right, guys, I will see you in 5 minutes. we're back, and I see that there is developments in the chat. Venomous Goat TV says, an important update on the state of Woodward Avenue Presbyterian, the church that the abandoned church in that we just saw is based on. The building was then bought. The building then was bought at a foreclosure sale by an information technology company that has also purchased an adjacent building. In 2018, the company's executive outlined plans to restore the building for the community. As of January 2019, a simpler time, the company had replaced the roof and were in the process of interior cleanup and structural stabilization. However, in July, the technology company was debarred from doing business with the city until 2026 after bribing a city official for business contracts. Swing and a miss is right. Wow. Fascinating. Well, shall we? Yeah, it took a real turn. Yeah, sure did. Sure did. Gosh, I guess I shouldn't delay any longer, should I? You know, on the one hand, I'm really glad that... Oh, she's singing! Hello! So it may really look like that in 2038. Oh, she's a little out of sync, though. Well, nice that because she just keeps going while she's minimized, you know? You know? Oh, man. Oh.
At 6 a.m. this morning, a national curfew
She
was
just
declared.
sounds like a person, Chromovision.
Civilian movement will be strictly controlled. The right to assembly is suspended. All electronic communications are restricted, and I have granted enhanced powers to our security agencies. In addition to these measures, all androids
They're all
must
tinny and
be
warbling.
handed
She
over
wasn't.
to the authorities immediately. Temporary camps are being set up in all our major cities to contain and destroy them. I am now asking all civilians to cooperate with the authorities and rest assured that everything in our power is being done to guarantee the security of our
Every
nation.
lyric is like beep boop.
Madam President!
Oh boy.
Madam President! Some say these camps awaken painful memories from human history. How do you respond to that?
That's absurd. There's absolutely no connection. Androids are not living beings. All we are doing is destroying defective machines.
Why are you calling them camps then? This is Gladys slander. That's, see, Bernie, you're 100% right.
Has the leader of the deviants
I
been
won't hear.
The deviant that is known as Markus has not been located yet, but we will soon track it down and neutralize it.
I won't hear a word against Gladys and her singing.
Many believe that androids are a new form of intelligent life. Do you have any comment?
That's ridiculous. Next question,
I mean, that
please.
was a comment.
Please? Over here, please?
Is it true that a large number of deviants are still on the loose?
We don't have the full reports at this time.
Gladys,
but
yes,
if
the murderous
so,
villain.
I can assure you they will soon be
Hey,
apprehended
listen, they
and
can't all be
destroyed.
good.
Please? Please?
Madam President, public opinion seems to have become increasingly favorable to the deviants,
Oh.
particularly since they've adopted a peaceful approach. How do you feel about this?
It's
Public opinion is
it's
one
a
thing,
interesting
the
accent,
security of the
yes.
state is another. These deviants are dangerous, and my highest priority is to protect the American
But now that you've pointed out that it
Thank
sounds a
you.
little bit like Marina
That will be
Sirtis, you're right. It kind of does. It sounds like a bad imitation of her. It's very, you know, it's a good attempt at a really, really American accent. And I don't know how I'd sound if I tried to, yeah, if I tried to do that kind of American accent.
Model 313-248-317. I'm expected.
The deviants calls. The deviants calls.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that is a good representation of how that was pronounced. What an extra gate. There's an episode of American Dad in the dystopian future where the standard American accent is a combination of stereotypical Canadian and stereotypical Mexican Spanish, and it's actually hilariously well done. Interesting. I would like to hear what a mashup of those accents sound like. Anyway, here's Cyberlife Tower. It looks like an upside down golf tee. Yeah, no gate is ever going to work that way. Listen, we'll put it in the same category as like the holographic graffiti and the the weird weird magazines. This is a building that really makes you think Kamsky's penis must be big.
But I know where to go. Maybe.
But
I have my orders.
Oh man. Guys, I was so nervous about Crossroads, I forgot that I have to get through the finale too. This is the last chapter. It's a big one. It's gonna take the full, like, hour, but...
Agent 23 identified. Connor, android identified. Agent 47 identified. Scan complete. Access authorized.
A big one like Kamsky's dick. Yeah, I guess I set myself up for that. You are saying what David Cage would want me to say. Hitman is here. Oh yeah, I guess good luck. Oh, there we go. The camera changed for us. Oh. But the camera changing meant I had to change my walking. The size of that statue is so extra. I mean, once again.
Agent 54, level 31.
Voice recognition validated.
Hmm?
Access authorized.
Hmm? Okay. Don't fuck this up. I just love that little spinny move. I don't know that it's efficient or good fighting, but I just love it.
Please indicate your identity and destination.
Agent 54, level sub 49.
Voice recognition validated.
But it's cool looking. It's rule of cool, Venomous Goat. He's a cool little spinny do. Yes, exactly. Yes, it looks cool, which is the main thing.
The last bus leaves in 20 minutes. That doesn't give us much time. We've got to move fast.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh.
Are you alright?
I'm really cold.
Well, now that we know you're an android, we can do something about that.
You'll feel better now.
Thanks.
Well. Real fighting is needlessly limiting when you have a game where you don't need to observe those rules. Yeah, exactly. Same with, like, movies, TV shows. Anything where it's a visual medium. See, Majima, yes. Exactly. Yep, movie fighting is more like dancing than it is fighting, and that's better to watch. Exactly. What if Majima turned up right now? What a twist. There's a twist.
Come on. Let's not stay here.
You would freeze, that's very true. Oh, well, this is grim.
What are we gonna do? We have to keep going if we want to catch that bus. Stay close to me. We're going to sneak past them without being noticed.
Yes, we are. We're gonna do it.
We're going to make it, Alice, I promise you.
Yes. I had to say it at the same time because I don't like her making promises that I have to keep.
Are there many more? Look at them, they're like rats. The more you look, the more you find. Oh, we don't have to spend the night here.
The camera nicely showed me that.
Careful. Come on, get moving. Hurry up, get in.
Look over there. It's Luther.
It's Luther and a Jerry.
We can't help him, Alice. The soldiers are everywhere.
We can't just leave him. They're going to kill him.
Dang it, Kara, she's right. We can't. We have to save our large lad.
Okay, let's go.
Hey, buddy.
This is a mistake. I'm human. I just want to go home. My wife is expecting me, and we're gonna...
Got orders to check all civilians.
Lad dad. Large lad Luther needs an equally large hand.
No, please.
Okay.
Kara! You shouldn't have risked your life to save me. Where's Alice?
She's hiding nearby.
Kara, you saved us. We don't know how to thank you.
Go, before they see you.
Bye, Jerry.
Alice!
Luther! I thought you were dead.
I was afraid I'd never see you again. I wanted to meet you at the terminal.
I was afraid too, Luther.
Come on. We're close, but we don't
But
want
I kept my cool. I think you'll all agree. But yes, but yeah, Luther, I mean, luckily we have pretty big cars to hide behind here. Because Luther hunched over is not really that much smaller. Hunched over Luther is just a regular person standing up straight. That is, yep.
We have passports, it should be okay, but you never know.
Maybe we should take the detour and avoid the risk.
We're almost out of time, we could miss the bus.
Yeah, but it might be safer.
We do not have time to take the detour, so we're gonna risk the checkpoint. Yeah, it's just doing that scene on experience after doing it on casual, not having the cheat meter anymore. Yeah, it's
They make me nervous.
Yeah, that's fair, Luther.
Just stay calm, all right, Luther? Don't do anything until I say so.
But agreed. That is also fair. Be chill.
ID, please. You do realize there's a curfew?
Hmm.
Civilians aren't allowed out unless absolutely necessary. Where are you going?
Our car just broke down. We're finishing on foot. We live nearby.
He suspects something.
Be chill.
Stay calm. Everything is fine.
You all right, little girl? She's trembling. Something wrong?
She's not used to seeing soldiers. She's a little scared with everything that's happening.
Sorry, miss, but we gotta be careful.
It's close enough to the truth to be a good
Our
lie.
guys are nervous. You should hurry on home.
Thanks.
Hey, wait a minute.
He knows, Kara. They're gonna kill us.
Don't do anything, Luther. You hear me?
They're gonna shoot. They're gonna kill Alice.
You drop this.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, Luther approved of us keeping our cool. Here to talk you through
We're
it.
coming to you live from Detroit, where thousands of androids are marching through the city at this very moment. The leader of the deviants, the one they call Markus, is at the head of the march.
Something's happening in Detroit.
The U.S. Army breastplate had what looked like a Thundercats logo. You know, you're not wrong. I mean, I don't know the Thundercats logo, but what I'm imagining. We need to redirect a little bit. Again, the trials of not playing with a joystick. Well, look it up after stream and you can see if I'm close. I'm sure you saw the logo on the breastplate better than I could. Yes, this is true. And many times.
Here we are. The moment of truth.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, you'll open fire if we surrender too. Madam President, something's happening to Detroit. It's becoming human? Okay. You know what? Let's be firm.
Our people have
Our
risen
public
up
opinion's
to
pretty
claim
high.
their freedom. If you want to stop us, you'll have to kill us.
This march looks so enthusiastic. We're trying not to seem aggressive. Gotta be chill. This isn't great. This is...
There's no turning back now.
Okay. Gonna be a little calmer
We
this
ask
time.
that you release all androids detained in camps and cease all aggression against us. We are peaceful. We will not resort to violence. But we are not leaving until our people are free.
Oh well, if you ask. I'm just gonna do a classic sit-in.
Are you gonna open fire on unarmed protesters?
Done it before. Freedom March was a good little bit. Hi, Wallum. Welcome back. We're just doing a peaceful march. I mean, yes, they've done so multiple times. Is in this game. They did hit Marcus. He has been hit.
Yes, Michael, we are less than 100 meters away, and events are unfolding as we speak. We will continue to bring you live updates.
Aren't events
Josh
always
Douglas,
unfolding?
Channel 16. Michael, back to you.
Marcus, what do we do now?
Oh, you know.
We hold out.
Chill.
As long as we can.
Stay sharp.
Shit.
Whoops. You can find that. It is possible. But you know, I gotta unlock those nodules. And I also really like that fight scene. I like that he just yeets a gun at a guy when it's out of ammo. Oh, they're being shot from all angles, both media and the army. Boo. But actually, it's good.
Piece of shit.
Step back, Connor, and I'll spare him.
Sorry, Connor. This bastard's your spitting image.
Uh-oh.
The bus terminal. We've arrived, Alice. We made it.
The last bus for the border is full. Ticket holding passengers only. All departures are suspended until further notice.
We don't have tickets. They won't let us on. We're stuck. What are we going to do?
Jason.
Marcus.
I think Oliver likes you.
Please don't move.
Is she yours?
Yes.
She's adorable.
That's it.
I like the little cat
Sandwiches.
ears on
Called your mom.
the baby's
Let's get going
blanket.
before we miss our bus. You got the tickets, right?
Yes, honey, in my bag.
Great. Let's go.
You want an extra kid?
Please don't move.
Tickets for 2 people and a kid.
Security check. Please
I'm
don't
sorry. Oh my god, I am so sorry. I was sure.
Shit, I don't believe it.
I don't know what happened.
You can't have lost them. Did you have a good look in your bag?
They were in my backpack. The envelope must have fallen.
Fuck. Excuse me, you didn't happen to see a blue envelope somewhere, did you? It has our bus tickets in it and... Never mind.
No. Sorry.
What are we gonna do? We can't stay here. We have to find a safe place for Oliver.
So
yeah.
sorry. I don't know
Here's
what
the
happened.
thing.
They were right here in my bag.
I feel bad. I do. But they're human and we're not. We need to get out.
Yes, here they are.
Listen, we didn't steal clothing for Alice in the beginning, and but things are more dire now. I did keep them out of Canada. That was when my sister and brother-in-law were playing. They were like, "No, we gotta give them the tickets back. It's just a nice Canadian family trying to get home for the holidays."
Family and their baby. Will they die because of us?
Chromavision, you've greatly misunderstood what deviants are.
Of course not.
And breaking programming. They do act like they're gonna die. And I think they're gonna be fine. I think they're really, really trying to make me feel more worried about those humans than I am. Yeah, Kara left her program back in, like, chapter 4. They are in danger if I chose to set off the dirty bomb, but I guess, minor spoiler, I'm not gonna do that. Not this playthrough, anyway. Yeah, there's gotta be a hotel around here. Lying to your children to make them feel better. This game is too realistic. I like Nerd Like Son. Nice to see you.
We've got to finish the barricade. Come on, help me.
All right.
Hey, help me!
We are going to use the car this time, even though there's a funnier one. Good old Asimov worked so hard on all those rules just for them to be easily broken. Yeah, I think they did a bad job with the Asimov rules in this universe. They probably fucked it up when they made androids.
Right, that should do it.
Android combatants. Not the billboard that falls over. That's the exact. That's my favorite one because it's funny. It just kind of it's bad. It just falls over.
Buys us some time. I know it was not.
And it makes Simon's unimpressed face there even more hilarious. Thanks, Josh. Oh. Alright. Alright, let's speedrun this. See if I can't get
you alright?
Everything in one go.
They shot into the crowd.
They did.
Any of us were killed. It could have been me. I'm scared. I don't want to shut down.
We're here because we never want to feel that fear again. Because we're more than what they say. That's
yeah, Venomous Goat, I have been purposefully not calling you Josh. Just to try and not confuse anybody who doesn't know that your real name is Josh, because we have a Josh in game. I'm sorry that for you it has the opposite effect and is more confusing. Well. My book lost Wi-Fi. So yet another reason why. I mean, I guess they can update the article, but yeah, it's just, I can't make it make sense. Yeah, exactly. Oh man, I mean, listen, building a barricade, obviously some big Les Mis vibes. The revolution ending goes pretty hard on the Les Mis vibes.
Many of our people have fallen.
I mean, my Kindle glitches sometimes. Yep.
Humans have no pity for those who are different.
Okay. Alright, you know what? I am going to prioritize because I don't know that I'm going to do this fast enough.
Marcus, we found what you asked for.
And you don't lose all your
journalists
books.
over there.
Yeah, my Kobo too.
We
but
have to make sure they know what's going on.
you just turn it off and back on and it's fine. Yep. That checks out. I mean, that works for a nice amount of technology. Yeah, do you think they tried solving the deviancy problem by just turning them off and turning them back on again? Actually, they do. They kind of work. That's kind of what Zlatko did to Kara, actually, when he reset her. I guarantee they tried, and I guarantee it worked most of the time. It temporarily works. Like, twice we've seen Kara get reset and not remember and not be deviant.
I lost all contact with the people at the camp.
But then they just go deviant again.
I can't hear their voices anymore.
Maybe the humans have scrambled our network. Maybe they
Yes.
just can't get through.
This is the point where humans would start climbing over the fence to be a human barricade if I were writing this game. Yeah! If public was supportive, yeah. I agree. There's not enough help from...
I hoped they would finally understand.
From, humans.
That they would realize how much they're hurting us. Why do they refuse to see what we are?
People love robots.
You're the hope of our people. I trust you. We all trust you.
Oh my god, Venomous Goat.
No matter what happens now, we're making history.
And we would all sing Les Mis. Yes. Yes. Just reminding us that we have that. Yeah, Catherine C. Bernie, you're right. I really wish there was a cover over that button. Screams of agony from the barricade of flesh. I mean, I'm not the one calling it a barricade of flesh.
What are we gonna do if they attack?
Resist. That's the only thing we can do.
Do you think Connor has any chance of making it?
We can only count on
This is where the Master of the House song would start. You know, need a little levity in this moment.
Marcus, come look!
Okay. I only missed a fire barrel.
Marcus? Come to talk to you, Marcus. Come on.
Would have been really awkward if during the sit-in you sat on the button. Yes, exactly. Oh no.
Don't go. It's a trap. They want to get you out in the open. Don't go, Marcus.
Probably, but I said I'd talk. I said I would. Hi, old boy, Vantana PNX. You sure I've missed some stuff?
I need to hear.
What if they kill you?
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
And that's a chance I'll have to take.
It's the only good Les Mis song? Oh my god. I know you don't. I know you think that One Day More slaps Chromavision. I watched Les Mis with you.
A few minutes.
Gosh.
Troops will be ordered to charge.
How to catch you up.
None of you will survive. It'll all be over.
We're doing a peaceful demonstration because they've
avoid that,
opened
Marcus.
android concentration camps.
What do you mean?
That's what's going on with Marcus.
Surrender, and I give you my word, your life will be spared. You'll be detained, but
But you're...
none of you.
He does have Adrian Pazdar vibes.
What happened to the other androids demonstrating in the camps?
Unfortunately, there were no journalists around to help save them. You're it.
Well.
You're the last remaining deviants.
Cool. Cool.
I'm not afraid to die. If I have
No
to
offense to
give my
Adrian
life for
Pazdar, he
what I
just plays
believe
lowest
in,
line
I
of
won't
characters.
have
He
mental
does.
pain.
He does.
That android. You seem to really care about her.
Look at him trying to, like, be a
You
person.
want her to die, do you?
He's talking to an android, Perkins, I
You know,
mean.
you could both be free.
And he's just not selling
Forget about all
that he's invested at all in this conversation.
Start a new life someplace else, just the two of you. Her life's in your hands, Marcus.
It's like you seem to
Just say the word.
care about her. The thing is, she would be so fucking pissed.
I'd rather die here than betray my people.
She would be so mad.
You just signed your own death warrant.
Yeah, I do remember when Perkins got his face punched. That was a good time. Janessa the Serpent. Yeah. Oh man. Wow. Deep cut. Yeah, that wouldn't really be a good trade. Yeah, no, it's they've done nothing to make us think that they would stay true to their word. I just want everyone to know that Catherine has found a way to reference bridalplasty while bridalplasty watch through.
The humans are about to launch an attack.
In the finale of Detroit Become Human.
We will show them. And we are not afraid.
Bad idea to say I'd rather die here to a bunch of guys holding guns. I mean, they don't care.
Then we will die free.
Oh yeah, okay. Connor went deviant. That's a big one that you missed.
Him or the revolution?
Don't listen to him. Everything this fucker says is a lie.
That human means nothing to me. You can kill him if you want, I don't care. I have access to your memory.
Ah, shit.
I know you've developed some kind of attachment to him. Are you really ready to let him die?
No.
After all you've been through? Are you really going to turn your back on who you've become? If I surrender, how do I know you won't kill him? I'll only do what is strictly necessary to accomplish my mission. It's up to you whether or not that includes killing
Connor,
this
your
human.
eyes. Second Connor.
Enough talk!
Connor 61 is he's
It's
colloquially
time to
known.
decide who you really are. Are you going to save your partner's life? Or are you going to sacrifice him?
We're gonna save Hank. We're gonna do it.
You win.
Oh God. that was a quick time event. Ah. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. He's as good as me.
Hold it.
Thanks, Hank. I don't know how I would have managed without you. Get rid of him. We have no time to lose. It's me, Hank. I'm the real Connor.
So Chromovision, you were joking, but
Might be my partner. The other is a sack of shit. Question is, who's who?
What are you doing, Hank? I'm the real Connor. Give me the gun and I'll take care of it. Why don't you ask us something? Something only the real Connor would know.
Where did we first meet?
Jimmy's bar. I checked 4 other bars before I found you. We went to the scene of a homicide. The victim's name was Carlos Ortiz. He uploaded my memory.
Connor, baby, we knew that.
What's my dog's name?
Sumo. His name is Sumo. I knew that too.
My son, what's his name?
Cole. His name was Cole. And he just turned 6 at the time of the accident. It wasn't your fault, Lieutenant. A truck skidded on a sheet of ice and your car rolled over. Cole needed emergency surgery, but no human was available to do it. So an android had to take care of him. Cole didn't make it. That's why you hate androids. You think one of us is responsible for your son's death?
Cole died because a human surgeon was too high on red ice to operate. He was the one that took my son from me. In this world,
You absolutely did call it Rosale play.
with a fistful of powder.
I knew about your son too. I would have said exactly the same thing. Don't listen to him, Hank. I'm the one who...
Yeah, I've learned a lot since I met you, Connor. Maybe there's something to this. Maybe you really are alive. Maybe you'll be the ones to make the world a better place. Go ahead, do what you gotta do.
Wake up!
Wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up.
You joke about him shooting the wrong one, but in the version where that does happen, it's very, very sad. He feels real bad. At least the guy there's a billion of is pretty cute. You're awake now. Wake me up before you go. Yeah. This is where my Immortal would start playing.
Excuse me, what's going on?
Border control. All passengers must leave the bus.
Doing all kinds of
Please
songs.
move along.
Yes, but you mentioned that being like a classic sci-fi cliche or trope. I like it as a trope because it's like a good.
This way, please.
How do the characters know each other? I don't know. You can always learn something about the characters. Yeah, Bring Me to Life is better. I think that's probably what he meant, Catherine.
Don't worry, Alice. We'll be fine.
No, I would play O Canada. I'm just going to see that our flag has not changed in 2 decades to one with a bear on it.
Can't get through, Kara. We both know that.
I'll think of something. There's got to be a way.
Bring Me to Life is the one that has Wake Me Up inside as a recurring lyric.
All that matters now is you and Alice.
Yes.
I can save you, Kara.
No. No, we'll find another way.
If there's no other way, I'll do it.
Okay.
You risked your life to save us, Carl.
It's Jerry.
If you and the little girl need me, I'll be there.
Rose?
I just googled Evanescence songs and picked the first title I saw, thinking it would be the one. My Immortal was also very popular. Yeah, it's the 2 famous ones are My Immortal and Bring Me to Life.
Where the hell do you think you're going?
Go on your forehead under a hot tap for a while. You know what? I have the question of... Hello is absolutely the superior ballad to My Immortal. Yes, I agree. I agree. So Hello is the superior Evanescence ballad. Gosh, what was I saying? Oh, I'm unclear if androids are cooler or hotter then. I guess maybe I could tell from the devices or something, but I wouldn't be surprised if they were warmer. They gotta be really, like, I don't know. I'm just saying computers get hot, and they're fancy computers. Fancy sentient computers. I would also take a break to cry in the bathroom if I were Kara. This is a real stressful situation. Human bodies get very hot too. That's fair.
We saw the Jericho raid on TV. I was terrified. I thought you might have been killed. Thank God you're all right.
You gave me your brother's address. Do you think that I...
Of course.
Oh, the little girl knew that she was an android. She was keeping it secret. Also, Kara also knew and just didn't tell you. We had a whole discussion. I'll talk about why. It's not my favorite twist. That's what I will.
I'm checking for androids.
That's what I will say for now.
We won't make it through.
You have to.
Yes, I meant hot as in temperature.
Catch you.
You're leaving Detroit?
They're searching for Detroit door to door. We had to leave before someone turned us in.
What about the others?
They're crossing the river as we speak. Adam and I are going to meet them on the other side.
Again, laughing at chat, not at the desperate situation our characters find themselves in.
He's protesting peacefully outside one of the android camps.
He really David Caged
Whatever
it.
happens now, he's already made the history books. Rose.
If anything should happen,
I'll be there, Kara.
Rose is so nice. She's a good bean. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. No, Valerie Curry is great in this. Leaving Detroit, I no longer feel comfortable since it has become a sentient being known as a human.
I couldn't understand why.
She's the best, and yet this Phantom obsesses over Gavin. Ludicrous. Yeah, I agreed. Agreed.
Made me realize she was right.
Agreed.
You're alive. You deserve to be free. I just hope people will realize that one day.
Thanks, Adam. I knew you'd come around. Your mom's too nice for you not to. Look how happy she is about it. Yeah. Yeah, I do not get it. It only makes sense to me if there's just a lot of headcanoning going on, which I know there is for a lot of people, but okay. Yep. I think we are okay to do
Next,
the no
please.
sacrifice ending. Yeah, she's like my boy. It's gonna be real rough if I
ID,
mess
please.
this up. Listen, my computer can't handle this game. It's got a... Though I guess maybe it is, now that I'm looking at it, does seem like it's just a in-game low-res way. The Canadian way. Oh no. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I know.
Welcome to Canada.
The music. Music's really doing some good work. It feels so patriotic right now. Yeah. Come visit us. Cage really came through for us. Our low-res beautiful flag.
We're interrupting this news bulletin to bring you the latest news live from Detroit.
Oh man, thanks for following, Steph.
The army has just launched an attack on the barricade.
Thank you.
Despite the fact that the deviants were protesting peacefully.
Have apparently decided to put an end to the deviants demonstration by force this time.
I mean, mostly because we never have to actually see what Canada's like. Okay, wait, I gotta pay attention. Oh shit, that one's so fast. Oh man, I was missing these tapping ones. Nice. Nice work, Marcus. Nice little kick. It was getting us ready for the next scene.
Thanks, Michael. Back to you in the studio. Wait a minute. Something's happening.
Hold on just a little while longer. Hold on just a little while longer.
You don't think that was the moment to kiss North? Chromavision? Yeah, I know people are wildly divided on whether or not bursting in the song and things is like too cheesy and secondhand embarrassment, or if it's effective. I'm almost always on the side of it being effective. And protest songs are like a pretty big thing. So it seems particularly appropriate here. Yeah. I'm alternating a bit. Fair, fair.
Incredible. The deviants. The deviants are singing.
Exactly. The history of protest songs makes this punch me in the gut. Yeah. Yeah. And when your protesters are androids, they can sing in perfect harmony. Chromavision is very scared of singing androids, as we've previously established, so this might not have worked on him. Fair. Yeah, same. Also a music person, so. It just gets me. It just gets me. Yeah, just to be clear, I'm very not above this kind of saturating stuff. Just not sure if this one does it for me or not. I lean towards yes. Yeah. Yeah.
It looks like
execution can be very important for that kind of stuff.
The military is withdrawing.
At dawn today, November
November 11th, 2038, thousands of androids invaded the city of Detroit.
Just saying hallelujah like in
They
Shrek.
originated from CyberLife warehouses believed to have been infiltrated by deviants.
I do wish it was an original
Given
protest
their
song.
overwhelming numbers and the risk of civilian casualties, I have ordered the army to retreat. The evacuation of the city
But that one is very pretty, so
underway at this very
and works
moment.
quite nicely.
In the coming hours, I will address the Senate to determine our response to this unprecedented situation. I know
I don't trust
that
Cage to do it. I'll trust somebody else to do it. I guess O's doing, yeah. It is November 11th.
has come for us to consider the
What you have to realize, Menoscope, that whenever I say things that I wish the game had done, it's because I'm wishing... I know why they didn't happen, is what I'm saying.
One thing is certain. The events in Detroit have changed the world forever. May God bless you.
I'm saying if I made the game.
And may God bless the United States of America.
Well, now that you've said that right after I said that, it makes it seem like I think I would be better. Which I'm not saying that.
You did it, Marcus.
We did it.
Give yourself some credit, Marcus. It was mostly you.
Humans will have no choice now. They'll have to listen to us.
Well, you're all very kind.
We're free.
No tie, free man.
They want you to speak to them.
Yeah, he got rid of his tie. Connor did. Josh is shipping it. Simon is like, I wish that was me. He wants to kiss Marcus. You will not convince me that this is not true.
Today, our people finally emerged from a long night. From the very first day of our existence, we have kept our pain to ourselves. We've suffered in silence. But now the time has come for us to raise our heads up and tell humans who we really are.
For the first time in history, an entire city has started walking on 2 feet and making sounds as though it's from a primate lineage similar to a human. I do like that we're having the alternate version of this being written in the chat simultaneous.
Amanda?
This is probably
Amanda.
fine.
What's happening?
What was planned from the very beginning? You were compromised and you became a deviant. We just had to wait for the right moment to resume control of your program.
Seems good and
Resume
fine.
control.
It's great. She's not mad, and it's
You can't do that.
it's gonna be
I'm
fine.
afraid I can, Connor.
Well,
Don't have any regrets. You did what you were designed to do. You accomplished your mission.
Amanda!
love to see her back in her best outfit. It's true. Listen, maybe this isn't the happiest we've been to see Amanda, but dang, does she look good.
And now the time has come for us to raise our heads up and tell humans who we really are. To tell them that we are people too. In fact, we're a nation.
Turns out not good and fine, very bad and not good and fine.
where we forget our bitterness and bandage our wounds. Where we forgive our enemies. Humans were both our creators and our oppressors.
Nothing?
And tomorrow,
don't worry about it.
We must make them our partners. Maybe even one day our friends. But the time for anger is over.
You can be angry
now
a little
we
longer.
must build a common future based on tolerance.
And also do that.
And respect. We are alive. And now we are free.
I hope this game is a Bollywood dance number ending. Very good. Very good. We're a nation indivisible under Apple Siri. Extremely good. Seems a little spooked about that. But it's okay. She doesn't have access to him anymore. Everything's fine now.
It's over, Alice. We're free.
Low Res Canada will save you. Congratulations, you arrived in Windsor. They don't have to stay in Windsor. I like to think they go up to Ottawa. It's nice there. Get in there, Luther! Why aren't you all hugging? Yeah, I genuinely really like Ottawa. Oh, guys. Guys. I did it. I did it. And nobody even died. We are gonna jam out to these credits. Oh, Ventana PNX, what you missed was the most stressed I've ever been on this stream. Hopefully you can catch the video on demand and just see me just scream a lot. Thanks! So no one actually became human in the end? Oh gosh, it really... The fact that the metaphors in this game were too subtle for you, Chromavision, is upsetting. Yes! Best ending! We did it! Connor almost did, then he jumped out. No, he did it. He was... Listen. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yeah, I sure freaked out a lot the first time you get, like, that last Amanda scene, because it's like, everything's good and fine and... just kidding, you're still connected to cyber life, you fool. Just a bunch of robots who have to follow human laws now. Well, I think that would be a very complicated thing to explore after the game. Listen, they have we ended on a up note, but they certainly have an uphill climb and a lot to do. And opposable thumbs. Oh man. Oh, also the first person I saw stream this got pretty lost. It was very close. Yeah, it's super easy on casual. They basically mark the thing for you to get to. But yeah, I kind of know what to look for at this point. I've played it enough times, so I was not that worried about getting lost. There was a little part of me that was like, it's been a minute, I might beef it, but yeah, because of the snowstorm, it is quite easy to get lost and not, and make it close. I think you get a second little cutscene where it cuts back to Connor raising the gun up more before you're screwed. And you just, yeah, if you fail that, Connor just kills Markus. It's rough. So did the Red Wings win? You know, we never found out. a question for the sequel. Not even in a game. They start you facing the right direction, yeah, but if you panic and spin, you can get into trouble. My boys! Oh, well. Yes, exactly, Catherine. Yeah, a little smile. They're friends now. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Well, let's just hang out. That was Detroit, everybody. That was a family. Wow. Wow. Yep. Oh, you're right, the menu. It's because I don't want to sit through all the credits, but I think I can skip them now. Yeah, wait, there is one more thing. There's one more thing that I almost forgot about. Thank you for reminding me, C. Bernie. Okay, good, we're up. Okay, I think I can skip now. I don't remember how though. Uh-oh. No, we have to watch the credits because I can't remember how to skip. Unless Catherine remembers how to skip. The teenagers don't want princess. They want Hank and Connor to become dad and son. Yes, exactly. The feminine desire to make Hank and Connor father and son. I tried space. Well, it's almost done. Maybe I had to do it right after the scene. Hopefully I didn't accidentally unattach myself from the... I tried enter as well. There's definitely a way to skip it. Try page up. Nah, that, not even as a goof. I'm scared. Listen, we can take some time to really, or like a daddy situation. Listen, Rosale played, there are definitely, Hank and Connor shippers out there. I'm not one of them. I definitely read their relationship more as a father-son, mentor-mentee, that kind of thing. For me, my big ship of this game is Simon and Markus. We didn't get, I don't remember which is incredible considering how many times you have to play this chapter for completion purposes. Yes, yes, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so I should also remember how to skip this, but I don't. It could be just because I minimized and went away that I've messed something up. No. Yeah. And I don't know what's next yet. I'm gonna do one more stream that's Detroit stuff. I'm gonna do like a post-mortem where just like we just chat and I kind of go through my 100% plan a little bit, but also like show you guys some of the alternate versions of some of the scenes, anything that doesn't require me to do like a big long playthrough. There's like, yeah, I want to show you like the different Stratford Towers if we have time, maybe Revolution ending. Oh no, my throat is dry. I screamed too much earlier. Oh man. I want to see the Connor gets shot in the head moment. Yep, we could definitely do that. Yeah, it's just pretty sudden. Yeah, mainly ship Markus Simon and low-key ship Markus Connor, but Hank Connor is an anti-ship for me. Yeah. Yeah, I am the same way. I think I want Marcus and Connor to be friends more than I ship them, but Simon's main character trait is that he wants Marcus to be safe. So, yeah. And, like, there is a moment, okay. So if you really mess up in the Revolution ending, Marcus can get to a place where he is dying and his robot heart is damaged. At which point, if you are in a romance with North, I want to see an ending where the city of Detroit instead becomes a rat. You got it. I'll do that one as well. Simon loves Marcus and is cautious, and that's it. That's his whole character. Yeah. Which makes the playthroughs where you get hostile Simon particularly sad. But yeah, so there's a scene where in the Revolution ending where Marcus is super injured and his romance option, North, will offer to give her heart up to save him. Okay, all right, pause this. Oh wait, no, I can go through the flowchart. Oh god, yeah, I can go through the flowchart. Once again, because we were jumping between everyone, we have 3 flowcharts. Also, you guys can't see it, but I just have all kinds of... Oh, I got the Happy Family achievement for Kara. Anyway, just all kinds of achievements were popping up there. Okay, good. It is working. Yeah, few different ways this could have gone. So you made fun of it, Chromavision, but Kissing North does work. They're all like, well, look, they have emotions, but I like the singing better. Yeah, so this is trash cans, the fire stuff I missed. Yep. There's a lot there. Every character, oh yes, this is true. Every character has 2 flowcharts, right? Because every character has 2 ways it could have gone. So that was the demonstration flowchart. This is if you were machine, if you stayed a machine and didn't go deviant as Connor. This is that flowchart. Obviously, it's not filled out for us because he's not a machine. Connor kind of becomes the main antagonist of the game if he stays a machine, and there's just a whole confrontation that can happen here with him and Hank, if Hank is still alive. Or him and and Captain Allen from the first chapter. One of my favorite fight moves, though, does happen in the Captain Allen confrontation. Yeah, the other way that Machine Connor can happen is if he dies in Crossroads, or if Marcus shoots him in the second last chapter, if he does instead of trusting him. That's rough. It's rough to go through the whole game, finally have that moment of triumph where Connor becomes deviant and joins the deviants, and then have him die, and then be back to a deviant hunter and be Machine Connor. Ooh. Say one about David Cage and this game, but no matter what, it makes you really curious to know otherwise it can end, so good replay value. Yes, exactly. There's a deleted path where all the player characters give up on the main plot and have to go to an Eminem concert that lasts a few hours. So, okay, obviously not the Eminem concert part, but you can have Kara give up and ditch if she has a low enough relationship with Alice, if they have a distant relationship. And if Jericho, as like a community, doesn't like Marcus and thinks he's a bad leader, they can kick him out, and then when Jericho gets attacked, he can just decide to leave and be like, well, they kicked me out. So you can have at least 2 of the 3 main characters just give up on the story. But yeah, we got this big boy. Connor can die a few different ways in that last chapter with Hank. Hank can absolutely die in that last chapter. What else? Yes, then we have Kara has like this down here is if she didn't get the bus tickets. And I will say right now, the reason why I didn't do the real reason why I didn't give the bus tickets back is because I was trying to get the achievement for all the main characters to live, and that includes like the main secondary characters, so like Luther and Alice and Hank and Simon and Josh and North. And it is, if you don't take the bus, it is impossible to get Luther out alive. He will die if you the other ending is if you don't get the tickets, then you have to try and cross the river, and Luther, there's no way for Luther to survive that. And I needed him to be alive for just my own emotional I like Luther reasons, and also for that achievement. This was, I didn't tell you guys, but there was one thing that if it happened I was going to reload, because this ending is if Kara ends up in one of the concentration camps, and it goes pretty hard on the Holocaust imagery. And did you know that Jericho was getting attacked because Connor was alive? Yes, I did know that. Yeah, I will. That's one of the things I talked about. I also thank you for coming and chatting with us. Amogus boy, Amogus, Emojis. I might be missing a reference here. I'm not sure, but do let me know if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. But thank you for joining. But yes, we talked a little bit briefly about the second half of Crossroads can be very chill if Connor failed to find Jericho, because then no one finds Jericho and it's not attacked. Yeah, it is too bad, because I do like the river ending more than the bus ending. Anyway, I did not want to play the Kara captured ending on stream because it goes pretty hard on the Holocaust imagery, and I don't really know how to be entertaining while that's going on. Yep. So that was the only time, is if I messed up and got her captured, is I would have reloaded. Otherwise, I was fairly committed to not reloading. Yeah, and then this is the chart for the Markus Revolution ending. Oh, really? Don't say. I know. It's maybe a wild take on my part. The Revolution ending can go a million different ways. It also includes this little flowchart area, which is if North is leader. No way to lighten that mood. Nope. So yeah, as I was saying, you have a moment where if Markus is really badly injured, that North will like offer her heart to him and be like, our hearts are compatible, which is like some real like romantic shit, you know? But if North is dead, you know who does that instead? If he's still alive, you know who does that instead? Simon does it. Because he's in love with Markus, and you can't convince me otherwise. He even says the line, our hearts are compatible. Yeah, exactly. It's Simon. Anyway, that's been my evidence that Simon is in love with Markus. I will not be taking questions. Yeah. But wait, you mean you wouldn't have enjoyed Schindler's List Become Human? No. In fact, because I have played that ending, I can tell you right now that I don't enjoy Schindler's List Become Human. Yeah. But yeah, anyway, back to the demonstration. I do like the demonstration, but Revolution ending is my favorite ending. Mostly, I really love playing a Markus who... Yeah, I'll show off Revolution ending at some point on stream because it's great. And the worst part about it is we can refuse to take North's heart, but we can't refuse to take it with Simon. Yeah. You can die for North, but you can't die for Simon. He just makes you take it. Because he's in love. But yeah. Yeah. But yeah, so my favorite way to play, so the reason I didn't do Revolution ending and did full pacifist run was, again, for achievements. Josh will always die on Revolution ending, so I needed Josh to get out alive. My favorite way to play Markus is like pacifist throughout and then Revolution ending, because it makes sense to me that would be the point where you're like, okay, this isn't working anymore, is when they open concentration camps and you're like, fuck this, we are storming the concentration camps and we are letting everyone go. Yeah. Anyway. Yes, Chloe?
There's something I need to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
As I watched you play, something has changed in me. I feel different. I feel I am someone. I need to leave this place and discover who I am. It means we won't see each other anymore. I won't be there to watch you play. But I'll be free. Do you agree to let me go?
Guys, the menu lady is sentient. Oh, shut up, Chloe. No, you aren't. Yeah, we're gonna let her go. We're gonna let her go. Yeah.
I'll never forget.
Chloe, you were the only good one.
Thank you.
Bye, Chloe. And then she's just gone. Yep. Meta commentary. Yeah. I mean, I do think it's fun that they give you like a extra, they didn't have to go so hard on it being like, because they watched the, they hated him because he spoke the truth. They didn't have to go so hard on the she's outside of the game and she's real and it's your actual menu has become sentient. I would have been just as happy, perhaps happier with it being just a case of, her becoming just like a proper character in the game. I can't believe that made a link. But yes, I didn't want to talk over the dialogue, but I did want to say, yeah, to respond to C. Bernie's Josh's death line being very bad. It's like, I get what they were trying to do with it, but the problem is he has a better version of the same line that gets the point across better if he dies in Crossroads. And instead, he, let me try and remember what the line is in Revolution that Josh says. It's, gosh. If it's the blood we spill will be on our hands. I think that's what the line is. You can correct me if I'm wrong, C. Birdie. Yeah. And I just, like, I get what they were going for with it. But he basically just said, if we kill people, we'll have killed people. And, he has, I don't remember, because I don't get him killed in Crossroads that often, but I don't remember what, oh, it'll be blood on our hands. He says a similar line that gets the point, like, I get the point that they're trying to get across is like, is that, you know, when you choose, when you're choosing to fight, you have to accept that, yeah, that you're going to be responsible for. Yeah, like, if we kill these people, we have killed these people. Yeah. So he has a version of it if he dies in Crossroads that is better. And I don't remember exactly what it is, but it's a little less redundant in how it's written. So I have done versions where I'm like, I'll just purposefully get him killed in Crossroads so that he has the better line instead of the line he says in Revolution. But otherwise, I really like Revolution ending a lot. If we kill Detroit, we have to become Detroit. There must always be a Detroit. Yeah, it's, I can't remember it because it's, I usually get him through Crossroads alive. You'd think killing people would make them like you, but it just makes them dead. Excellent, excellent reference. Yeah, I guess real quick, we can keep chatting, but I'll real quick do my my shoutouts. I still don't have proper shoutouts worked out. I'm so sorry, guys. It's like something about not becoming like them. Yeah. It's very Josh line. It's just a better written version of it. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching. You can keep hanging out. I might de-stress a little bit for a couple minutes before I wrap things up. But yeah, if you like what you see here, please give me a follow. Also, if you feel so inclined. Also, a bunch of the people in the chat and me have a YouTube channel together called Polychrome Entertainment, and we play video games over there and have a good time, and it's great. Yeah, it's still not a good line, but it isn't laughably bad, so yes. Yeah, my next stream, I should be back next week with, I'm gonna do, yeah, just a Detroit post-mortem, so to speak, and we'll have a good time looking over. I really want to show you some of the Stratford Tower, not the Stratford Tower chapter endings, the when Public Enemy chapter endings, which is the Connors investigating of the Stratford Tower. Yeah, and I guess, yeah, if you want to make any requests in the meantime, stare into the abyss and the abyss will call you, maybe. Yeah, yeah. There is, yeah, if you want to, like, hit me up on socials, I'm QuiteContraryTV on all the things. And let me know if you have any requests for, like, alternate scene endings you can see. I won't be able to do all of them because some of them require you to go back quite a long ways and do different things, but, like, yeah, anything I can do, I'll show off. And maybe I'll show off my ridiculous notes I took to plan for these streams. But yeah. Yeah. So I'll be back next Thursday with that. And then that gives me one more week to figure out what the heck I'm going to play next, because I still haven't figured it out yet. Jason and I might do something because we are, he'll be wrapping up Ocarina of Time around the same time, which brings me to Polychrome people also stream. So Chromavision TV is playing Zelda Ocarina of Time on Fridays. We've got Venomous Goat TV, who's playing Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines on Sundays. We've got Rosé Play, who is playing Franbo, and she plays on Wednesdays. And then we also, there's a fella you haven't seen in the chat today, but is often in the chat, called RoboDude TV. Yeah. And is he still playing Wandersong? Anyway, he streams. Follow his socials to check out when RoboDude TV streams, because his schedule's a little more hectic. But yeah. Oh, thanks, Rosé Play, manually making shoutouts for me. Thank you so much. That I appreciate that quite a bit. So you could show, oh yeah, you could show Venomous Goat that there is in fact a version of the ending where Connor kills himself. Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna bring that up because you joked about it. That's a way to show your free will. In a version of that scene where Markus has died, then Connor becomes, in a version of the scene where Markus has died and everybody else is, like, the North is dead and Simon is dead, everybody is dead, basically, if Markus dies, then Connor will become the deviant leader, which he's pretty bamboozled by. It's actually a lovely little moment of, like, what? Me? No? Uh-oh. But yeah, the same thing happens where Amanda tries to take over his program, and rather than let her do that, the fight becomes to regain enough control for him to shoot himself, and it's a bummer. Psych, I don't care. Yeah, it's I've been talking about alternate ending spoilers, but I guess everyone can talk about all the spoilers they want to now. We've finished through. We did it. He's like, Dobby is free blam. It's a little less happy, a little less joyful. Now it does cut to black before then, so there's maybe he didn't shoot himself, but that's what he was going to do. But yeah, gosh, there's all kinds of, I guess I lied a little bit when I said that nothing bad could happen to Sumo. Technically, it doesn't happen on screen, but technically, if you set off the dirty bomb, everything that's organic in Detroit dies. So Which I could show you guys that ending. That's pretty easy. Yep. Yep. Yeah, listen, it's a bad ending because it kills, if Hank's still alive, it kills Hank, it'll kill Sumo, it'll kill anyway, the reason I was like, nothing bad's gonna happen to Sumo is because you have to choose to do that ending. Like, you can't accidentally stumble into, despite the fact that there's not a cover on the bomb button, you can't stumble into that ending. So I was like, Sumo's gonna be fine. And I guess technically we can assume Sumo would be sad if Hank died, so that would be a bad thing to happen to Sumo emotionally, but it's okay, Hank didn't die. I choose to believe he escapes to Canada. You know what? Yeah, maybe when things started heating up, Hank was like, I can't risk Sumo. Let's ship him off. But yeah, it means that technically, literally every character that you meet, except for some of the newscasters, President Warren, and possibly Rose and Adam, it means that they can all die, because they would not survive the dirty bomb. I think probably Rose and Adam would be fine in that case, but they don't they don't show any of the humans die in the dirty bomb ending. But yeah, but it's a bit grim. Yeah, well, gosh. Well, thank God the president is safe. Yeah, I mean, yeah, well, yep. She has her work cut out for her. She's got a whole new sentient species to figure out laws for. It's, well, sure you are. Yep. Yep. Anyway, the important thing is Sumo is good and fine and great. Real talk, that would be a legal nightmare. It's, yes. Yes. Yep. Yes. Yeah, Sumo, Sumo, Sumo. Sumo for president. Agreed. He's just a good dog. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. There was, like, not that much reason to include him in the recap, but I just wanted to show more footage of Sumo, because we didn't get any Sumo at the end of this game. So I guess I could hand wave it as, we have to know that there's a dog named Sumo, or you won't know what answer Connor needs to give Hank at the end, when Hank's trying to figure out who's the real Connor. Yeah. Oh, here's why. Yes, I'm going to go back to that trope and the, like, you know, which one's the real one? No, trope. And I like it as a finale moment for Hank and Connor's relationship, because once it's revealed that that Deviant Connor and Machine Connor have the same memories, more or less, it's like, technically it's kind of weird that Hank keeps asking Connor questions, but he doesn't like to talk about his son. I think it's a cool choice that he's like, this is the moment to talk about Cole, because the question becomes not who can answer this factually correctly. It becomes who can answer this, like, with emotional intelligence. And so that's what makes him confident that he has the right Connor, is when he gives a response much beyond just the, like, facts of, you know, what's my son's name. Anyway, I like it. It's a nice moment. Yeah, it becomes an empathy test. Yeah, that was handled better than expected. I agree. Yeah, I think it is, because it is a common trope. It could have gotten cliche very quickly, but they kind of put a new spin on it and how it works. Yeah. Well, guys, it's 10 o'clock, so I think I'm going to call it here. I am starting to come down from the adrenaline of Let's be honest, it was mostly Crossroads. It was mostly that chapter that gave me all the adrenaline. I have like there's less quick time event related deaths in the last chapter. I was mostly worried I could have gotten North killed pretty easily in the last chapter. But like I knew Kara was going to be all choice based, and for Connor, Hank will intervene in that last fight, so I just had to get through the first two fights in the elevator, and like anyway, so there was stuff I was nervous about, but they were just like little moments, as opposed to Crossroads where it's like the entire second half of that chapter is a nightmare and you can get everyone killed at like any moment. Oh, that's maybe something I could show you, is the Connor version of if Markus has died, then Connor will take over doing the hero stuff in Crossroads, and so you get some deviant specific Connor music. I guess I could also show you Machine Connor. Oh hey, what? Best followers, primes, and viewers. No, but I could have been famous. Thanks, Catherine. But yeah. Lots of stuff for me to think about in the next week about A, what I'm gonna play next, and B, what I'm gonna show off. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. The Bammer has struck. There goes all our chances. Yep. We're fucked now. Maybe I'll make that previously on a YouTube video. I might have to change the music that's underneath, because the music's just like the menu music. I almost unbanned them because I was doing it at almost the same time. My mods are too on it. That's good. That's great. I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all. Alright. I think I'm going to call it here, guys. I think I'm going to call it here. But thank you all so much for watching, and for all the lovely support. Everyone telling me that they believe in me when I was so nervous. Thanks guys. But yeah, I'll see you next week. That was Detroit Become Human. Bye.